Hello guys, once again, back to another video, and this week I'm making my part 2 to that wish list video. However, this video is going to be a bit more fashion based, um, and the structure of this video is going to be a bit more different. I didn't really just choose like 5 things. I just kind of went through, searched online for a bunch of, clothing items that I thought that I might want to get. So yeah, this episode is going to be pretty casual for the most part, as once again I've been pretty busy. I apologize for constantly saying that, but that's just the case. I'm pretty exhausted nowadays, but I still want to find time to make these videos for you guys. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope y'all are able to find some inspiration from some of the items that I show y'all. But yeah, let's get into it. So, starting off with this list, I'm going to talk about some shoes. The first pair of shoes that I want to talk about are these New Balance 550s. Now, it's not just any 550s, it is these brown suede pair of 550s. I have been looking to get 550s for a while. Bit of a chunkier shoe, and I like the design on them, and I don't know what in particular about the 550s I like so much. However, something that I was specifically looking for was a more unique colorway. Um, I had bought too many shoes towards the beginning of this year, and too many of those shoes are a bit more on the white side. And I was hoping to kind of add a little bit of variety into my shoe collection, and add a little bit of color into that. And so, starting off, I think that getting this pair of 550s would be very nice. Just a nice brown tone shoe. And if you know anything about me, I love earth tone colors. I'm trying to add even more green and browns to my wardrobe, and I think that this would be an excellent addition. The next pair of shoes is these white 725 V1s, also from New Balance. Um, I just like the design of them. Once again, this is a pair of white shoes, so it kind of contradicts what I just mentioned, but I think that the design of these shoes is quite nice, and I don't know, something about it just seems very attractive to me. And another pair of shoes on this list is the ML725 V1s, and specifically it is the black and white colorway. I do want a pair of shoes that is just all black at some point, but and once again, like I have too many shoes that do have white as kind of like a main color, like color component of their design. And so I know I shouldn't get one of these shoes. However, there's just something about it that's just very attractive to me, and I can't resist, saying that hey, like I'm at least interested in this product. And so yeah, these are the kind of the main shoes that I'm kind of looking at the moment. There is actually one more pair of shoes that I'm looking at. It is, and it's not a huge surprise. It is a pair of brown Adidas Sambas, specifically the suede ones. And, every fashion creator has been getting them, every fashion creator has been talking about them. I'm not unique by any means, but once again, it is about just kind of like gravitating towards more of that earth tone kind of stuff. And something about this, once again, stands out to me a lot more than the other kind of colorways that the Adidas Sambas kind of offer. And so, just for that, I am willing to kind of put this onto this list, despite me trying to venture a little bit further away from just being the generic fashion content creator. But maybe that's just who I am. So getting into some, upperwear, the first thing that I want to kind of get into are graphic t-shirts. I am still trying to figure out like what kind of style I'm trying to go for as far as, summer clothing goes. I think just a couple pairs of graphic tees, like some nice graphic tees, would make all the difference. And I have like just two t-shirts right now, or like two main graphic tees that I really like, and it's just a white one and a black one. I want to add a little bit more variety into it. And so there's this graphic tee from this company called Cinema Sun. I found it off of TikTok, and I believe it is a Filipino company, and the designs that they have are kind of related to like Filipino culture. Now, once again, I did not do a whole lot of research into this, but just from what I was told from the TikTok that I saw. Very educated. Am I right? But the shirts look nice. So the first shirt is this Afterglow Always Sunny graphic tee. It seems to be more along the cream side of things. Like it doesn't seem to be like white exactly, and that's kind of what I like about it. Once again, just adding a little bit more variety as far as color goes. I think I'd like to have a little bit of an off-white graphic tee. I think that'd be a nice addition. The other one is this very, very beautiful wine rituals graphic tee. The color of it is honestly like extremely like attractive, I guess. I keep saying that, but that's kind of what I would describe it as. It's got like this deep maroon kind of color. I mean, the shirt is called Wine Rituals graphic tee, and so it does look like red wine to me. Um, but I think that this is one of those shirts that's like definitely kind of getting out of my comfort zone. I don't have a lot of shirts that are like red or like a maroon or anything, that's close to this. So I think once again, adding just a little bit of variety, that's kind of the main goal of this list. And hopefully moving forward, any other wish lists that I kind of make for you guys will also kind of have a lot of pieces of clothing that are a little bit more out there, as I am trying to mix things up and try to experiment more and try to figure out like what exactly would fit my style. And so yeah, moving on from that, going to hoodies. I only have one hoodie on this wish list, and I saw this off of another TikTok creator's TikTok, and I'm not a huge hoodie guy. I feel like I should be, but I only have like one hoodie that is like not from work. And I don't know. Maybe like hoodies are something that I'll get into as time progresses, but as of now, that's not really the case. This hoodie that I have right here pulled up, it's just a basic gray hoodie. I don't know what exactly about it makes me go like, I want that, but the on-fit video that I saw of this person wearing it, it looked really nice. Like it looked really baggy, and I was like, potentially this could be something that I'm into. I would I will say, out of everything on this list, this is probably the product that I'm kind of like the most like, I'll just throw this on there kind of thing. Um, that with that being said, I don't think this looks like a bad hoodie, and I think that if you do like hoodies, it's probably something that you would be very into. And I believe this is from a Vietnamese company called AA Stew, and I don't know if that's how you say the company name, but that's what I'm reading right now. So, yeah. The next thing is collared shirts or button ups. Sorry. The next thing that I want to talk about are button ups. I love button ups. I think that they suit my style very well. Maybe not as well as I think they do, but I like to think that I look nice in them. But this brand, Alfred Eden, I've seen it pop up a lot on Instagram, and it's just kind of been recommended to me a lot. I don't really know the reliability of this brand, and I I don't know. I'm hesitant to kind of like talk about these products or even like purchase them just because of how unsure I am of them. But this first one I saw, I was like, this looks very, very good. It is the Alfred Eden bandana denim short sleeve shirt. Now, I have only recently kind of been buying jeans and like buying more denim products. I don't know why as like a material that was not something that I really ever bought a lot. Just because I outgrew all the jeans that I had when I moved back to America, and then I just kind of never thought to buy more of them again. I'm looking at this and I'm like, this looks like a really, really nice shirt. I love the bandana detailing on the pockets. I think that the color of denim that this has is very nice. It's a button up shirt, so I like that. It seems to have adjustable, kind of like an adjustable waistband kind of thing going on. So, that'd be very kind of interesting to see. I bandanas is actually another thing that I kind of want to look into. Um, I've never worn bandanas on my head, but I like the idea of attaching things to like a belt loop. You know, I do have a carabiner on my key, so I wear that on my, you know, on my pants when I'm working and stuff like that. And I just think from a stylistic standpoint, it just makes sense to use the belt loops for something that's just more visually interesting. And I think that a bandana is a very cool addition, as I've seen a lot of creators do that recently. I think that it looks great. I think that it's, you know, it's just a lot more interesting than having nothing there. Um, but yeah, once again, the shirt looks really, really nice, and I just the details on it, like the drawstring, the adjustable drawstring, it just has such a traditional look to it. I don't know, like there's something about it that's just really cool. But yeah, it's very simple, but I like the style a lot. The next button shirt is the Alfred Eden embroidery animal short sleeve shirt. This thing has two colorways that I think both look just ridiculous. Like they look so good. And I'm not someone that wears like clothing that is particularly colorful or kind of like heavily designed. I don't really have a lot of accent pieces, if that kind of gives you any impression of what kind of person I am. I'm a very minimalist kind of person. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I once again, I want to experiment. I want to try new things. And so in this case, this shirt has a bit more of a drastic design in comparison to what I am usually used to. But with that being said, it's still like a really nice looking shirt. I love the colors on it. And once again, both colorways of this shirt I think look really good. So for this blue colorway, there are brown collars on it. Um, and I love browns, especially this kind of brown. It's like that dark brown. It's kind of similar actually to those New Balance 550s and those Adidas Sambas that I talked about. But I will say, this is the animal embroidery shirt, and so there's going to be animals embroidered onto the shirt. I do think that the designs for the animals is a bit random in my personal opinion and doesn't quite fit my taste. So that is the one thing that makes me a little hesitant about the shirt. If this shirt did not have this specific design of like the animal embroidery, I think that would make it a lot more appealing to me personally. That's a little bit unfortunate, but you know, a good shirt is a good shirt, and I think that overall still looks good. The other colorway is a white and black. It's basic, you know, it's maybe not as interesting necessarily, but it is a bit of an off-white, and there are stripes going through the shirt that kind of break it up a little bit. And it has the same embroidery on it. And I actually do want to get more and more shirts or just pieces of clothing that have embroidery on it. I think from a design standpoint, embroidery is probably one of my favorite ways to kind of make something more visually interesting. I have a friend who has a shirt with a Akira like frame, like a single clip or frame from Akira embroidered onto it. And I don't know, something about that is just awesome in my opinion. And so yeah, so this shirt's on my list. And the final item that is on this list. So seems kind of odd, but it's this embroidery polar bear cap, and it seems very minimalistic. And it seems kind of random because I've never talked about caps on this channel, and the reason is because I got a big head that most caps don't fit. But I bought a cap when I was on vacation, and I really really like it. And for a little bit, I kind of had to wear a cap at work and at home. Well, not at home, but like just kind of when I was out and about and at work because my hair was getting a little bit long for my liking, and so I needed a hat to kind of contain all of that. And I don't know, the hats the specific cap that I've been wearing recently, I do think it fits, and my girlfriend says it looks nice, and because she says it looks nice, it makes me feel nice, and so I just kind of have been enjoying wearing caps and all that. And so yeah, that brings me to, you know, me looking for an additional cap to kind of wear. And in this case, I'm talking about the navy colorway of this hat. However, I would not mind if it was the khaki colorway, or if it was the coffee colorway, or if it was black, or maybe I'm not as interested in the gray or the beige, but you get what I mean. I think for the most part, the different colorways for this hat are all pretty good. And going back to the whole thing about me being minimalistic, this fits that completely. Like, and it has embroidery on it, which I think is also cool. But yeah, that's everything that I put on my wish list for this time around. Maybe the next one I make will not be about clothing. Maybe it'll be about something else. But I find that kind of difficult to believe because I think clothing and fashion, it's so easy to kind of make a more abundant and interesting list with these items. And so, yeah. But, the shoes, I'd say the item that I'm the most interested in on this list, I really like those graphic design tees or graphic tees. I think those are very great. I think that the denim, the bandana denim button-up shirt, that looks amazing. The shoes, it's really just the 550s and those Adidas Sambas that I'm kind of like really looking into. Those other two shoes, I like them. I wouldn't say I love them though. Um, and so yeah, I say that those are kind of the things that are at the top of this list at least. And so yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to get some of these hopefully within the near future, but I do need to be saving money, and so I don't know if I'll be able to make content with any of these products anytime soon. That would be cool though. However, the next video I'm intending to make is another style video. I got some new pieces, or not like a lot, but I got a couple new pieces of clothing that I think would be interesting in style. So yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for coming back to this channel and watching these videos. It means a lot to me. I do hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I think that this casual style works a bit better than that whole like, well, I have 5 items for you, and here's one, and here's two. I think just talking about it casually like this is a lot easier for me, and hopefully you guys enjoy kind of digesting this content this way. I think it'll be a little bit easier on y'all too, because I just yap a lot. But yeah, I hope that you guys found these items to be cool or interesting at least, or hopefully y'all are like, hey, maybe that's a cool brand to go check out. But yeah, I will see y'all hopefully next week, or hopefully within the next 2 weeks, hopefully sometime soon. And, subscribe, like the videos, comment on the videos. You can go back to the other videos and you can like and comment on those too. Just do anything to help me out, please. But yeah. Thank you, and I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.